Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn a poem, and the name of the poem is The Tree. But before we begin with the poem, I would like to discuss the uses students, and importance of trees. You all must have planted trees, and you know that tree needs extra care along with air, water, sunlight for their growth. And trees are important to us in many ways. Like trees stores carbon dioxide and gives us oxygen. It gives us food and shelter. It cleans the air, and it is also homes for animals. It increases the wildlife habitat. And most of all, it improves the soil and water conservation. Now let's read the poem. The Tree by K.K.N. Daruwala. Next to the track beside our house, Dad planted a gulmohar. We tended it, we watered it. It wanted more and more. When first its little shoots of green spread across the boughs, and some of us said, "Wow!" Its branches were so low, we drove the goats away and cows. It really kept us on our toes. A baby tree needs care. Next year, the green first changed to leaf. It turned into a red-roofed tree, a thing of beauty rare. It never spoke to us, of course. It just spoke to the winds, and now and then waved to the skies. But it gave us everything. Its falling flowers and its shade, they covered half the track. It sheltered us from sun and rain. The tree had paid us back. Now students, I'm going to explain you the poem. Next to the track beside our house, Dad planted a gulmohar. Now, the poet here is saying that near the path of their house, his dad planted a gulmohar. We tended it, we watered it. It wanted more and more. Now, here the poet is saying that they took extra care of the plant and they watered it time to time. But the plant wanted more and more because as the plant is small now, it needs care, proper sunlight, proper air. Then only the plant will grow big. When first its little shoots of green spread across the boughs, and some of us said, "Wow!" Here the poet is saying that new branches are growing in the tree, and looking at the branches, they are getting fascinated. And they said, "Wow, looking at that beautiful tree growing." Its branches were so low, we drove the goats away and cows. It really kept us on our toes. A baby tree needs care. Here, the poet is telling us that the branches of the tree is growing and it is very low. So, they always had to be around the tree to chase all the goats and cows because the baby tree need extra care now. And it made the poet and his family give all their attention and energy to it. Next year, the green fuzz changed to leaf. It turned into a red-roofed tree, a thing of beauty rare. Here, the poet is saying that by the next year, the tree grew big and the entire tree was covered with red leaves, which looked very beautiful. And It's a rare beauty because we do not find Gulmohar tree everywhere. We only find these trees in certain places. It never spoke to us, of course. It just spoke to the winds and now and then waved to the skies. But it gave us everything. The poet here says that as the tree is grown big and huge, it does not speak to them anymore. It just speaks to the wind. It speaks to the wind, it means that the trees move with the winds, and sometimes it looks like the trees are waving to the sky because it is grown big and huge. But he also tells us that the tree is giving them everything that they needed. Its falling flowers and its shade, they covered half the track. It sheltered us from sun and rain. The tree had paid us back. The poet here says that the flowers that are falling from the trees is covering half of the path, half of the track. And the tree is providing them shelter and is protecting them from rain and sun. It's giving them shade. Though the tree is grown big and it stopped talking to the poet and his family, but it's giving them the shade, protecting them from sun and rain. It's paying them back. The effort which the poet and his father put in growing the tree is paid off. So children, I hope you all enjoyed the poem. So thank you, bye bye and take care. Most importantly, stay home and stay safe.